These are my beautiful fishes, ladies and gentle fish. So we're gonna go here. Okay, I'm gonna make a video about this. Let's pay attention. So there are groups of people who come from Syria and Lebanon. They have their last name ending as IAN. A lot of them are criminals. No wonder they are wealthy. Okay, are you a scientist? Where is that wealth coming from? Let's calculate. Let's look at the big picture. Are you a scientist? Are you a singer, a dancer, an actress, an actor? Are you a pilot? Are you an engineer? Right? Let's calculate. What are you? Are you a writer? Are you a poet? If you are none of these things, how it comes you became so wealthy? Real estate, where that money came from that you are now in the business of real estate? I know a lot of them, okay, they coming from Syria and from Lebanon, but they are not Arabs, okay? They speak the language, but they are not Arabs. I call them gypsy. Like this Harut Orian, Eini Arakelian, their entire families are gypsy criminals. And they all came to USA illegally. Sham marriage, and then this brought my father, my mother, this and that and that. Eini Arakelian, she even murdered her own father to inherit life insurance money. So what they do, they claim life insurance fraud, car accident fraud, insurance fraud, bank fraud, credit card fraud, all kinds of fraud in order to survive. Hold on, drug, human trafficking, child trafficking, labor, sex trafficking of children, organ trafficking of children, anything that can come into your mind, all the horrible things. Unimaginable and imaginable things. They are capable of doing these things. They are not doctors, not professors. So this Eini Arakelian, she's claiming as if she's a Christian coach, Christian, a Christian therapist. Okay, no such thing. Listen, people, you can earn that type of a degree if you have some illegal money, you put it under and they give you credentials. Fraud, documentations, fraud, license fraud, credentials, fraud. And when it comes to religion, you can get pastoral license within 1 week. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. It's a fraud. She's not even a Christian. I don't know. She's gypsy and I don't know what she is, but she's not Christian. She's not a counselor. She doesn't have any educational background. She is very demonic. She doesn't have any education, no IQ, no talent. Imagine these groups of people, they have no talent. This is why they are jealous of me and my children, because my daughter Natalie Orion is a high honor student nationwide, not just in New Jersey, nationwide. Nobody's like her. There are 1.5 million Armenians, to around about 2 million Armenians live in USA. Nobody has a child like mine. This is why the Syrian, Lebanese, so-called Armenians and so-called Christians are jealous of us, because we are better. We are beautiful, we are talented, we are intelligent, we are kind, we are innocent, we have faith in God, we are the light of the world, we are perfect, we have all the perfection from head to toe, inside out. We are the most important people, most talented, most intelligent. Me, my children, we are all first honor student, and my daughter first honor student in everything. A winner, gold medal in piano player, math, science, literature, faith, artist, painting, spelling bee. Oh my gosh, name it. Everything. She was winning first place. And I posted all of her credentials, her recognitions, all of these certificates, diplomas, licenses, whatever you call it, everything. Every year she would win first honor student every month, first honor student every month. And the entire school was envying us because my daughter is the only first honor student in the entire school, winning the first place in art, in science, in creating, like super intelligent. Anything she touched, like she is creative, like multi-talented, not just one talent. She has more than 20 talents and abilities, creative, super intelligent. She's so intelligent that people keep telling me, put her in politics, put her in politics. She has to become a FBI agent in politics, super intelligent. This is why this Amy Arakelian, she's envying us, because she, first of all, she doesn't have children. Children are a blessing from God. Doesn't matter. Yes, I was raped, but children are a blessing from God, and she doesn't have that blessing. She has illegal money after trafficking my daughter, labor sex trafficking, stealing her arts, her talents, making her to work for free for her, creating something, okay? Creating every art created by Natalie is stolen from her. Who? Amy Arakelian stole my daughter's, Natalie Orian's, arts and crafts and creation, as she's a creative girl. So Amy started trafficking my daughter since my daughter was a newborn baby. She would traffic her to people who are in a higher places. This is why they are defending her, because if she gets caught, everybody may be known. Well, they're not gonna get arrested. Guess what? Jeffrey Epstein's people are not being arrested, so these people won't be arrested. However, their names are gonna be known. This is why they protect Amy Arakelian, and they don't want her to get caught. If she gets caught, every people will be known. These are Syrian sex cults. She comes from Lebanon, however, she was born in Syria. Amy Arakelian Demircan. She's not Arab, she speaks the language. She's a gypsy race. Her last name is a fraud. Her name is her identity. Everything about her is a fraud. Nose job, facial job, everything is changed on her face. Wearing contact lenses, before blue, now green. She has brown eyes, she's changing eye colors. She wants to look, bleaching her hair. She wants to look like Americans, but however she can, because she's a clown and it's all fake. Fraud, identity fraud, car accident fraud, insurance fraud, bank fraud, all kinds of life insurance fraud. They killed her. She killed her own father to get money from the life insurance in America. And this is the thing. She was sex trafficking me and my children. She wanted to kidnap my now 7-year-old daughter for sex labor trafficking. She's sex labor trafficking my daughter, Natalie Orian. 6 years I haven't seen my daughter, Natalie Orian. She kidnapped her legally. And the judge who works for them, with them, there are people in the courts. I'm gonna name Laura Nolan Kersar. There is a woman, Palestinian woman, involved in the court, a lawyer. I don't know how they become a lawyer. They can't even read and write. All the people who have no IQ, all the horrible people, criminals who have no type of, like, no, zero IQ, no talents, nothing. And you look at them, you're gonna vomit. They work in that court. They can't even read. They don't know basic math. And they work in the court. They play with the lives of children, and they go. Let me go after this Laura Nolan Kersar, who works with Amy Arakelian. Her daughter used to be a schoolmate with my daughter, classmates, okay? My daughter, Natalie Orian, first honor student, but Laura Nolan Kersar's daughter never got a first honor student. She was jealous of me because I'm beautiful and I'm hot, she's fat. That's what I say. From jealousy, that's what they do. It comes from jealousy, envy, and hatred. All these people are jealous of us. Amy Arakelian. What if you look at her? When I came to USA, people start comparing me with Marilyn Monroe, with the most beautiful people in this world. Miss Universe, Aishwarya Rai, and all these stunning people in the Hollywood, supermodels, models, and Miss Universe. This Amy Arakelian used to get jealous because nobody would compliment her. So she's jealous. She's like, oh, I'm gonna ruin her life. And I'm so intelligent and so talented. And I'm a singer. I'm a professional singer, professional writer, artist, poet. And I'm like the most creative woman, more multi-talented, just like my children are. And this Amy doesn't have any talents. She is pretending she has something. Her sister playing as if she's a Christian singer. She cannot sing. They edit her voice. Her name is Sylvie Demircan Nazarian, wearing a red wig, red hair extensions, pretending as if she can sing. As if she can sing, a Christian singer, so people can feel sorry for her and follow her. And people who follow her are the Syrians, the sex cults. So she can't even sing. They edit her voice. However, it's embarrassing. They can sing. They have no talents. They don't look good. They are fat, short, all kind of cosmetic plastic surgery. However, they are still looking horrible. They have they are very hairy, horrible eyes. Amy Arakelian's eyes are teeny tiny, far apart from the nose. I always say her skin pores are bigger than her eyes. How ugly. And from her demonic eyes, when you look at her eyes, it's demonic. You can tell that she is a demon herself. She is a demonic creature. Out of jealousy, she exploited me because I'm hot and extremely beautiful. I'm coming to USA, extremely young, extremely talented, extremely beautiful, extremely intelligent, perfect. And I am the light of the world, and she's jealous. She's in competition, ruining my life out of jealousy. Not only her, all these Lebanese, Syrians, so-called Armenians, and so-called Christians are part of this crime. Harassment, attack, stalking, organized crime, trafficking in my children. So now this Amy Arakelian is such an envy. She was using Avo Goldian against me, every man who screws with her. And you look at these little boys, they don't even look like men. They are bald, they are tiny, and they are just garbage, just like her. So they sleep with her, and she's using these criminals against me. These are mafia ring. I call them cartel, mafia ring, criminals, gangs. And it's an organized crime against me and against my children. They do it out of jealousy, envy, and hatred. Out of jealousy, envy, and hatred, because we are better and they are not. We are, my daughter again, nationwide, first honor, and nobody can compete with her. She's extremely talented. Now what they do, 6 years, they are giving her unknown drugs, unknown chemicals, substances. What else? They were doing the same things to me. Some type of chemicals and drugs that affect on your nervous system, mental health, your IQ, destroying your eyesight, your brain damage, your memory, nervous system, and it's destroying your total life. You lose your memory. And this Amy Arakelian does this to any other children and women who are better than her. She does it out of jealousy and envy and hatred because she's ugly, she's stupid, there is no IQ. She's pretending as if she's some type of a Christian coach or counselor, and she doesn't have any legal documentation. It's all a fraud. She's famous on Facebook. And being famous on Facebook, right? She doesn't have any IQ, no talents. She's a criminal terrorist. Cartel, ISIS, mafia. She's a gang, organ trafficking, labor sex trafficking of the minors, and she's a criminal traveling to Armenia for organ trafficking children. 2020, there was a war in Armenia. She was there organ trafficking children with terrorists, just like her. Yes, they organ traffic children in Armenia, in India. They go to Africa. So Amy Arakelian is not Christian. This is why Indians and the whole world don't allow this creature to come into your country. Check her passport. Maybe she even changed her birth place. I heard she came to USA through Greece. Maybe her passport is saying she was born in Greece, because they do a lot of frauds. Okay, people. So what they do a lot of frauds. They even change their birthplace. Harut was born in Syria. His passport is saying Iraq. Harut is Amy Arakelian's uncle. These are our traffickers, mentally ill, psychopathic, terrorists, and pedophiles. It's a pedophilia ring. So they create fraud birthplace. So Amy came through Greece. Maybe in her passport it's saying she was born in Greece. I'm not sure, I haven't seen her passport, be careful. However, she was born in Syria and she was raised in Lebanon. She's not coming from Greece, okay? Ask her if she knows any, she can speak the language. However, she speaks Arabic. She's not Arab, okay? She's a gypsy, some type of a creature, demonic creature, and the crimes she commits are more demonic than Jeffrey Epstein, because Jeffrey Epstein, I don't believe a lot of things they say about him. People say that to earn money. I'm here telling you the truth, not for money, not for attention, not for fame. However, I have to expose these criminals, and I'm going to publish a book about what they do to children. They did it to me, to my children. They tried to kidnap my now 7-year-old daughter for organ labor sex trafficking. And what they do, they are labor sex trafficking my 20-year-old daughter. I haven't seen her 6 years. She's kept as a hostage. They give her drugs again, unknown chemicals, chemicals, pesticides, parasites, mercury, all kinds of things they put into her system to destroy her life. However, people, one day, one of these people are gonna pay the price. One day, some of them are in Canada, some of them are in USA, some of them are in Lebanon. Remember me, you will remember this. Any Arakelian's favorite people are gonna pay the price, because what she did to me and to my children, it's punishable by death penalty, death sentence. However, in America, she's being protected. She's the most protected pedophilia ring. Anybody who touch my children, even God cannot save you. Do you understand that? You touch my children, even God cannot save you. I'm gonna take the revenge, not today, not tomorrow, in 5 years, in 10 years, however this is gonna happen, because this is what God wants me to do. I forgave these people more than 25 years, forgiving, forgetting, forgiving and loving my enemies. However, this is not what God wants me to do. When he says these things, he doesn't mean in this situation. So these people committed organized crimes against me, human trafficking me, other crimes, frauds, coercion, deception, all kinds of threats, frauds, murdering my grandfather, murdering my cousin. Now they have people, gangs in Armenia who are part of this crime. They are not Armenians. Again, all of these gangs are not Armenians, but they pretend as if they are with their fraud last name, okay? Their last names are fraud. They are coming from Lebanon and Syria. They are not even Arabs. They are some type of a gypsy criminal race, pretending to be as if they are doing the right thing in America, criticizing some homeless people who are stealing some small food to survive. However, they commit crime against children, organ trafficking for multi-million-dollar business. And these people, look, if you go in the jail, you will see a lot of innocent people in the jail, but the criminals are walking in freedom and being protected by the government of USA. This is so shame. What a shame. Shame on you. And before I came to USA, I was praying for America, and I had the American flag from somewhere in my Bible. I was small. I said, I will go to this country, and I was praying for America. And I came to America because I have to deal with this type of people. I have to expose them. Yes, they tried to kill me. Murder attempts, multiple, poisoning me, harassment, stalking 24/7 until today, every day. It's happening since I am in USA. These people are committing crimes against me, organized crime. And I was a very young girl when I came to USA, okay? Very young. 20s, early 20s, 2021. These criminals, Amy Arakelian is old woman, female, not a woman. She's a female, and I learned this from a doctor, a very smart doctor. She's calling her a female. She said, that's a female, not a woman. So I'm recording this, and I wish I could say more of these things. My daughter is over there watching her favorite video. She's not focused on what I'm saying. I let her watch her favorite movies and videos where I can make videos like this. However, eventually I have to tell my daughter these things are existing. I have to prepare her from now. She's 7 years old. They say she's too young to know, but I'm at her age level. I'm gonna start something from her age level, okay? Not for somebody who is prepared 20 years old or 25 or 30 years old. From her age level, I told her there are some evil people, and she said, Mom, they are demon possessed. I said, yes. And I said, these people do harm. Let's be careful. We don't trust strangers. And I start preparing her. She has to know. These grooming gangs, they have to pay the price. One day, Amy Arakelian, nobody's going to, not even God is not gonna come to defend you. You have to pay the price. And guess what? Once they get caught, I am going to walk in freedom. Even if they put me to jail, that's gonna be legacy. I'm gonna be the most honored woman. I survived so much. These grooming gangs, cartel, ISIS, mafia terrorists, And I'm not afraid of anybody. The only person I fear is God, and God wants me to do this. God wants me to do this. God wants me to prepare my daughter and let her know some things. From at this age, she has to know that people are capable of being demons. The demon inside of them make them do horrible things to women and to children and to innocent people. And this is the case. So this is out of jealousy. She stole everything from me. She has my houses, my money, my land, my jewelry. It's all mine. It's all mine. I worked for that, okay? Everything they have, it's mine. This is multi-million-dollar business. Multi-million-dollar business. And everything they have is stolen from me, from my children, and from other children. Nothing is there. They are not scientists, okay? They are not journalists. They are not pilots, okay? They are not architects. They are not Hollywood stars. They are not singers and dancers and professors. They are not artists, okay? So if they are not artists, where is that money coming from, that illegal money? Oh, I'm a pastor. Pastors cannot make money. If a pastor has too much money, it's illegal money, stolen from children and from women. And okay, this is from that, all this grooming, these Syrian sex cults, they are all jealous of us. You look at their children from the age of 12, they are already making boyfriends, and this is why they are jealous of us. They wanted to put my daughter in that situation because my daughter is an honored girl. She's a decent girl. She's very intelligent to be in that situation, and their children are criminals just like them. DNA transferred from them to their children, and these Syrian sex cults are jealous of us, and they are ruining my daughter is a decent virtue girl, and they are ruining her innocence, her faith in God, destroying her faith in God. They are putting in a situation where they sex labor traffic her and they abuse her. Psychological torment is a war crime, and they commit this war crime against my daughter, and I hope she has her body parts and organs. I hope she has her kidneys. I'm telling you, these are organ traffickers, and I don't know if my daughter still has her kidneys, but they do psychological extreme torment, which is a war crime, is a extreme terrorism, and they want to kill her. They want to destroy her in order to destroy me, because I left and I'm free, and they don't want me to be free. Now they have my daughter as a hostage, this Eni Arakelian Demircan. However, this is a message to you, Eni Arakelian Demircan. Nobody's gonna, no, she's like, I live in America, FBI is on my side, they're gonna protect me and come after you. Okay, they may side with you and protect you. However, do you know who is on my side? God, the creator of the universe. And corrupt FBI, shame on them. They must be abolished because they don't do their job. Whatever it is, FBI always side with pedophiles. We all know, the whole world know. FBI sided with Jeffrey Epstein for 31 years. And they are very corrupt. Everybody knows that. The whole world knows what's happening. Who cares what FBI does? You have families in Canada, in Lebanon, in France, and you are in America. One of you will be paying the price. This is a threat. I don't care what you're gonna say about that. If you do not release my daughter, and if you release my daughter, if I see my daughter has lost her health, mental health and physical health, and she's not going to be restored, we won't be able to restore her health. If there is some permanent damage into her, that's gonna be even extreme. Okay, I know my daughter is damaged because last time when I spoke to her, she was acting and talking very strange. It's not her. My daughter is a decent girl just like me. We are virtue women. We are innocent, we are perfect, and we are not that type of woman. Eni Arakelian is garbage like that. She would do anything for money, and nobody wants her. She's forcing them, using threats, making them drunk, giving drugs to make these people go with her, underage Muslim boys, and practice on her before they get married. So whatever it is, Eni Arakelian, not even FBI is gonna protect you. because you are a terrorist and human traffickers must face death sentence, but we are not going to murder you. We are going to do something worse, because killing is nothing. You have to pay the price in jail forever and ever and ever. Deportation is necessary. She's being protected by judges who were raping my daughter, who are part of this crime. Judges, most of them are immigrants from other countries, from the Middle East. These grooming gangs, Syrian Lebanese grooming gangs, they are again not Arabs. They are not Arabs. They are from Lebanon, speak the language, but they are not Arabs. They are Gypsy. And any Arakelian, yes, FBI is protecting you. It's not God. It's the demons protect the devil is protecting his demons. That's what it is. However, this is the Bible law, eye for an eye. Jesus said, I'm not coming here to change the law. Okay, Jesus didn't change the law. So anybody who harm my children, you harm me, you get away with it. You hurt my children, eye for an eye. So yes, they destroyed my life and they destroyed my daughter's life, her youth. Right now they are exploiting my daughter, like sex labor trafficking her. Again, I don't know what they do if she has her organs. And I call FBI more than 10 times. I have the business card of the FBI woman, Ashley, that I met with. They didn't do anything. She was in San Diego. They didn't do anything. I contacted Homeland Security. They are part of it. Homeland Security is part of it. Cops are behind this. The law enforcement is behind this. Motherfuckers. Yes. Extremely demonic. The church is behind this. Churches in America. Immigrants are behind this. Immigrants who come to America and they bring nothing for America. No benefits. Nothing. Very few. Guys, this is not gonna end good for these criminals. Enough is enough. It took forever. They are torturing me. I was in San Diego. They harassed me. Every state that I went in, they came after me, trying to poison me, sending mentally ill, psychopathic people after me. Like you look at them, you're gonna vomit. The people they sent after me, they all look like retarded. Their face, their physical features, they look sick. Criminals. Drug dealers, cartel, mafia, ISIS, terrorists, gangs. These are all the groups I had to survive until today. But I have a plan, okay? I have a plan. This is why I'm asking the Lebanese government to keep Lisa Demircan Hovhannisyan as a hostage. Keep that Ho Sharmuta as a hostage. Do not let her go. Keep her and ask Amy Arakelian Demircan to release $5 million. You have to interrogate Lisa, investigate, and get all the information out. And then don't let her go unless they pay you $5 million, if not more. Then don't let her go. Deport Lisa somewhere. Tell her, get out of Lebanon. It's not your country, okay? These are all criminals. Lisa Demircan Hovhannisyan. Sylvie Demircan Hovhannisyan, who is in Canada. Amy Demircan, Sylvie Demircan Nazarian, not Hovhannisyan. Lisa Demircan Hovhannisyan is in Canada. Sylvie Demircan Nazarian is in Canada. Ani Arakelian Demircan is in America, and one of their sisters is in France, who is hidden, the top prostitute. Their mom has 4 girls. Each one is different. They don't look, each child, not a child, they are grown-up old females. They all look different. Each female is different. Like this Asnif Demircan, who also, their mom, it's their mom. She came to USA illegally. Harut Orian is their uncle. They all came to America, to Canada illegally, to France illegally, and they are all involved in this crime. Drug dealers, human traffickers, organ labor, sex trafficking of minors, and terrorist organization. I was telling FBI these are terrorists. FBI say, well, there is no national threat. I said child trafficking is a national threat, and child trafficking is a terrorism. And I'm looking at her like this woman without IQ, like so corrupt, no IQ. I'm like, how did, there are a lot of them. They can't even read and write working as an FBI agent. And I'm like, what is this? And this is happening in USA. And I'm like, no, God, we need people who are intelligent, who have integrity, who who are awesome to help innocent people. So these are the crimes these criminals commit. High crime, not like going to the store and selling like $10 food. For this, police come arrest and throw people to jail, but pedophiles are walking in freedom. Okay, if some people do some financial, like I heard some people steal from social security, that from under the name of very old people who are not alive. Like FBI can go and investigate this, but when it comes to child trafficking, they don't want to investigate, which is the only terrorism. Child trafficking is the only terrorism and the most horrible crime that you have to investigate this. It's because, but child traffickers are capable of doing all kinds of other criminal things, such as child traffickers are capable of doing anything unimaginable and imaginable things that can come into your mind. Not just stealing the social security from elderly people who are gone, but they do everything. Life insurance fraud. This Eini Arakelian, again, what they do, Eini Arakelian Demircan and her families, they do life insurance fraud. Maybe they have life insurance under my daughter's name. They want to kill her to steal that money. Life insurance fraud. They kill her father. I remember her mom, Aznif Demircan, having a discussion with her grandmother, who is finally gone. She stayed alive because she was eating babies, and she lived so long. They all do that to live long. They want to live long. Demons want to live long and commit crimes against children. They were discussing how to murder Eini's father, so Eini's mom can move and live with Harut Oryan, who is her brother, and Eini's grandma, who is of course her mom. And they did that, and they were discussing about life insurance. So they commit, Eini Arakelian commits car accident fraud, life insurance fraud, license fraud, child organ labor, sex trafficking, murder, organized crime, war crimes, terrorism, bank fraud, all kinds of financial frauds, and all kinds of terrorism that she commits. I know her. I was her sex slave for more than 20 years. Yes, I am away, but they have my daughter now as a sex slave in New Jersey. And they are sex labor trafficking her, giving her drugs, chemicals that destroys her IQ. It's done all out of jealousy. If you look at Eini, oh my gosh, if you see her naked, you won't be able to sleep for the rest of your life. She's looking horrible. Now she's doing liposuction and all kinds of treatments, cosmetic, plastic, to look, changing her identity. So she from New Jersey, she left. Now she's in Florida, New Jersey, Florida. Again, this is Eini Arakelian. Her previous last name was Demircan from her father, but now she is Eini Arakelian, and somebody wrote a book about so under her name. She's paying people to write a book under her name as if she was the person who wrote that book, but it's all about Jesus. She's talking about Jesus and some things. She's trying to manipulate people. She can't even write her name. How she can write a book? She's paying people, committing crimes, threatening people. Who knows who wrote that book for her? Maybe my daughter did, because she's stealing my daughter's arts and crafts, making her to paint, stealing, making her to create, to write online, like arts, all kinds of arts and crafts. And my daughter is like multi-talented, the most talented girl in United States. So they are using her, labor trafficking her, to steal her arts and crafts, and then on side to making her do all kinds of things. She took care of their grandmother, watching her, cleaning after her, like labor trafficking. They were doing these things to me, sex labor trafficking me. Eini Arakelian was doing this to me. And also Eddie Arakelian is being trafficked. This is why we want Eddie to stay alive, because he knows too much information. His life is very important. And I know that Eddie Arakelian Demircan wants to get rid of him. Eddie Arakelian, wherever you are, I am on your side. I am with you, bro. We want you alive. His life is very important. Save his life. He knows too much info. I hope Eni Arakelian is prohibiting him from using any type of social media. Like they do the same thing with my daughter Natalie Orion, prohibited to use any type of social media. The only thing they let her play Roblox, where they connect her with men so they can sex traffic her online. That's how they sex trafficked me most of the time, online, introducing her to child pornography since she was a newborn baby. They did that, committing organized crime against her, frauds, deception, coercion, threatening her, all kinds of threats, using all kinds of threats. They make children, they bring children together, take videos and pictures, and they use threats against children. If you say anything, your pictures are going to go viral. And this is how they threaten children. Who knows what type of threats they use against my daughter to bring her against me, and all kinds of frauds, coercion and deception, and they torture. It's a war crime. Again, these people must be punished by death sentence, all of them. However, they are being protected because judges are involved. And again, the people who are involved, they can't even read and write. I don't know how they become a judge or get into in the court. If you see this Laura Nolan Karsar again, you're gonna vomit. She's like a cow and she can't read. Her daughter was a horrible student. That's why she's jealous, and she's trafficking my daughter to pay for her daughter's college. These are all gangs, organized criminals. They're exploiting children, and FBI is doing nothing. Like FBI did nothing with anybody else when it comes to human trafficking. FBI is only interested when there is a bank robbery. But guess what, people? Whoever does bank robbery, you are kings and queens. You don't harm children and women, and that money is not even theirs. Whoever has big amount of money in the bank, it's not even your money. You stole it from us, okay? If you are a millionaire and a billionaire and you don't have any type of what did you invent? What did you invent? What type of a business you have to have that much money? No, they don't. So again, thieves aren't criminals. Anybody who touched children, these are the only criminals. Pedophiles are terrorists, child traffickers are terrorists. And again, child traffickers do all kinds of criminal activities. It's not just trafficking children. Organ traffickers are terrorists. And the most horrible terrorism that somebody can commit against children, crime against children, is a terrorism. And this is FBI don't want to understand, because low IQ, right? Okay, if I forget something. Yes, guys, I have a plan. I'm planning for an attack, because they are harming my daughter, and I feel so guilty for allowing these people to get away with this for almost 27, 28 years. 30 years. They started it since when I was 18, 19 years old. I am guilty for allowing them to get away with it. I am so much in regret. I feel stupid. I wish I took care of Eni Arakelian when I was in New Jersey. Long time ago. I regret. If I go to jail, yes, I'm a hero. I don't care. I would go to jail. But I did what God wants me to do. Pedophiles must go to hell. Human traffickers, child traffickers must go to hell. This is from the Bible. And the only person who can give me order is God, Jesus Christ, not a judge, a pedophile zombie with green skin color, older than Egyptian pyramids, about to die, came out of the grave, demonic creatures. I am sick and tired of this New Jersey court who is trafficking our children. Many judges, lawyers, prosecutors, doctors, Syrian doctors, not again. The fish fell. Not Arabs, but these are the ending IAN pretending to be Armenians, pretending to be Christians. No, guys, Armenians live in Armenia. Even Syrians and Lebanese, kick them out of your country. If they say we are Armenians, okay, go to Armenia if you are Armenians. Why do you live in Syria? Armenia is a very, very good country. It's a safe, beautiful Christian country. Why are you in Syria? Get out of my country. Go to Armenia if you are Armenian, right? I'm an Armenian who says this. If you are Armenian, guess what? These Syrians, when they go to Armenia, they commit crimes, and they go and harass, attack Armenians, Christian Armenians, and Armenians have problems with these Syrians. They are not the same people. I feel sorry for Arabs in Lebanon and in Syria who have to face these criminal gangs. Lebanese people are afraid of these so-called Armenians and so-called Christian gangs in Lebanon. These are child porn producers. Eni Arakelian, her entire families are terrorists. I'm not afraid to say this. They keep destroying my and hacking my social media accounts. I don't care. I will create another one and another one and another one, and I will publish a book. I stayed alive because I have a story to tell, and I'm not afraid of anybody. You have no idea what I've been through. I have seen them. I have seen Eni Arakelian murdering children in Armenia for organ trafficking. After seeing that, I am not afraid of anything, guys. I have seen her torturing me and my children and coming after us since decades until now, every day, 24/7. This is why I move from country to country, from state to state. However, I'm planning now something because God said enough is enough. You have to get up and you have to fight. Stop forgiving. God told me, I never told you to forgive your enemies. That's written in the Bible. It's not for you. Not that type of an enemy. Because eye is for an eye, hand is for a hand, life is for life. This is the commandment of God, the creator of Jesus Christ. That God who created his son Jesus Christ, he made these commandments. And then Jesus, when he came, he said, I didn't come here to change the rules and regulations. I didn't come to abolish the law, but to fulfill it. I know the Bible. I was a child when I was following God, reading the Bible and praying for America. We love America and we want our children and other children to be safe from this cartel. Also, who are involved, we are sick and tired of criminals. We want America to be a safe place for children and for women. We love USA and I love people who love Jesus Christ, okay?